In his attempt to take down The Daily Show and Jon Stewart, Bill O'Reilly is very frustrated with the audience of The Daily Show, and he specifically said that the problem with them is that they're a bunch of potheads and stoners. Not like his awesome audience who never does any drugs. They're certainly not taking prescription drugs or prescription painkillers as they watch his show. Not at all. Unfortunately, again, as with so many things, scientific data showing, surveys showing that what he believes not necessarily the case. And in fact, we have Gallup polling that was done on the viewership of both of these shows. Let's find out where the slackers and where the stoners really are. Now, which audience is more likely to have 4 or more years of college education? Well, The Daily Show viewers are 78% more likely than average. O'Reilly Factor viewers, 24% more likely. Now, I don't know exactly how to compute the statistical significance or not in this case. I have a feeling it's probably significant. Who is more likely to have a household income of $75,000 or more? Well, The Daily Show viewers, 42% more likely than average. O'Reilly Factor viewers, 6% more likely. What about 100,000? Let's up the ante. Daily Show viewers, 26% more likely than average. O'Reilly Factor viewers, 11% more likely. Now, when it comes specifically to what sorts of jobs they have, which are more likely to have a household income of $75,000 plus and an occupation of professional, owner, or manager? The sort of awesome Americans that he touts every day on his show. Daily Show viewers, 74% more likely. O'Reilly Factor viewers, 15%. Let's just go broad brush. White collar profession. Daily Show viewers, 37% more likely. The O'Reilly Factor viewers, 15%. We've shown you the actual information. What is it demographically that makes up the viewership of The Daily Show and the O'Reilly Factor? You can draw your own conclusions from that information, but it seems like at least in half of what he said he is incorrect. Now, Bill O'Reilly calling Daily Show viewers stoners and slackers. Now, I don't doubt that many of them are probably stoners, but it turns out that they're not actually slackers. And in the same way that it seems that for the Daily Show audience, smoking weed is not a huge obstacle to professional success, to getting high-paying jobs, to being professionals, owners, managers, perhaps it's the case that for other Americans who don't necessarily watch either show, they too can smoke weed and still have great professional success in their career. I don't have data on that right here, but it could be the case. And perhaps Bill O'Reilly should look into that before denigrating Colorado for legalizing and attempting the experiment of having legal recreational marijuana. Perhaps there's something to that. Perhaps you should look into it. But no, instead he just goes on the air and he insults the audience of The Daily Show when he would love to have these people be his viewers. Younger, far younger, almost half as old. They make more money, they're more educated. But no, he every night I should say, goes on the air and preaches his bullshit to a bunch of sleeping corpses. But instead, no, he's gonna argue that The Daily Show is stone slackers. Well, he's probably not watching this show, but perhaps someone that he knows can give him this information and he can reevaluate what he thinks about The Daily Show and Jon Stewart's audience.